Hello everybody, my name is Twitchy J and welcome to Would You Rather. I've seen a bunch of other people on YouTube playing Would You Rather, and I've been kind of hesitant to do it for a while because in certain situations I have some fairly controversial opinions on things, but I decided why not, might as well let you guys get to know me a little bit better and answer some Would You Rather questions. So prepare for, I'm sure, talks of cannibalism and other dark things. Let's see. As a leader, would you rather... I already answered that one. I would rather be loved, because being feared is terrible. Would you rather have narcolepsy or have chronic insomnia? Would I rather fall asleep all the time, or would I rather not fall asleep? Well, I already have a very difficult time sleeping, and I've gotten kind of used to it. Tired all the time regardless, but it makes you grumpy and everything. But I don't think I would be able to function as well if I was narcoleptic, because driving and things like that becomes a very serious issue, because you just bloop, you're gone. And yeah, I wouldn't like that. So I think I would rather have chronic insomnia. That's pretty straight down the middle. Look at that. Would you rather have a significant other who doesn't speak or have a significant other that doesn't listen? Ooh. Now, when it says doesn't speak, does that just mean verbally they don't actually say anything? Can they still communicate with by other means? Like, are they just a mute? Can we learn sign language? Because whether or not you can speak, communication is still going to be an issue. Doesn't listen. That would definitely be an issue, because that implies that I have things that I'm trying to voice, and they're hearing it. They're just shutting it out, not listening, and that's going to cause problems. But I'm going to interpret doesn't speak as verbal speaking, but we can still communicate. So I could learn sign language and we could communicate that way. And it seems a whole lot of people agree with me. Cool. Did I get that right? The dream, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It's not really a right or wrong thing, is it? If you were on the Starship Enterprise, would you rather work under Captain Kirk or work under Captain Picard? I like the original series. I like it a lot. For various reasons. It's funny because of how bad it was in some cases. But they also had a couple of really, really good episodes. But not being a captain, being somebody that worked for the captain, I would definitely work under Captain Picard, because he was a much better captain overall, in my opinion, as far as treating his crew and all of that. Yeah, I'd definitely work under Captain Picard. Really? You guys would rather work under Captain Kirk? Because I guess, I don't know, do you get to choose what branch you're in, or is it just poof, you're randomly a random person on the Enterprise? Because if you're under Captain Kirk and it's like, boop, oh, you're a red shirt, you're fucked. Because the red shirts didn't die nearly as much in Next Generation. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with my answer. I would work under Captain Picard. If you were being eaten alive, would you rather be swallowed head first or be swallowed feet first? What is it that's eating me alive? Because it's not like, it doesn't say it's like yum 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 yum. It's swallow, so it's like a snake or something that's swallowing me. Well, now, is there a possibility of getting free? If I'm being swallowed feet first, is it feasible for me to escape that situation? Or is it an inescapable situation? I'm going to be eaten alive, whether I like it or not. Because if that's the case, I'd rather go head first, because I will suffocate and die rather than faster than I would die being swallowed feet first. So it sounds like I don't have a choice in the matter. There is no escape. It's a horrible monster that is eating me alive. I'm going to say I would rather be swallowed head first. Yep. Would you rather be married to someone that doesn't love you or be married to someone that you don't love? Ooh, gosh. Those are both terrible. Someone that you don't love or someone that doesn't love you. If I had no choice, I would say I would rather be married to someone that I don't love, because that the way the question is set up, it implies that in either dynamic, there's person A loves person B, but person B doesn't reciprocate. So I would rather be person... Oh God, I don't know, because they're both terrible. Because if I be married to someone that you don't love, do they know that I don't love them? Because that would weigh heavily on their soul. They would all day, every day know that that they love this person that doesn't reciprocate, that doesn't love them back. And that's a terrible situation to be in. So, oh my God, I don't want to do either, because they're both terrible for the other person. God. Because if you choose to be married to someone that doesn't love you, then you're trapping them. They are trapped in a situation where they're not happy. And then I'm not happy because I'm trapping somebody in a situation and causing them to be unhappy. And vice versa. Somebody's trapping me in a situation where I'm not happy, and they know that either way, they're both terrible. It's essentially the same situation. Boom. Yeah, sure. If you made no money as a result, would you rather have created Facebook or have created Twitter? I would say Twitter, because if I'm not getting any money either way, Facebook has descended into absolute nonsense and anarchy. I don't like anything that happens on Facebook anymore. I'm hardly ever even on it, because I get on and it's political agenda here, or just hate, and nonsense, and bigotry, and it's just the worst. And I assume there's a lot of that going on Twitter as well. But Twitter is so much more fast-paced that these fleeting thoughts are just gone. You know, they're immediately washed away, whereas Facebook, it just keeps coming back. And it's all day, every day. So I'd rather have created Twitter. You guys are all incorrect. Would you rather be a genius in a world of unintelligent people, or be unintelligent in a world of geniuses? Well, I already feel pretty unintelligent in a world of geniuses. I think that one, because if I'm the only unintelligent one, everybody else on the planet is a genius, then there is the possibility that they could develop something to help me, to bring me up a little bit. Whereas if I'm the only genius in a world full of morons, then it's just, I'm one person. There's only so much I can do. So I'd rather be stupid in a world full of geniuses. Wow. Would you rather be a sports star or a celebrated academic? Hands down, celebrated academic. Actually, I don't even have to be celebrated. Just an academic that did something. I don't really think sports stars are all they're cracked up to be. I don't get it. I don't think they deserve half the attention that they get. And yes, it's impressive that the things that they do, like the physical feats and pushing limits of human physiology, but I mean, that's cool and all, but that's bettering yourself, whereas being a celebrated academic has the propensity to better everyone, you know? You're learning new things, you're doing something for all of mankind, like discovering the cure for polio, and I would take that, or coming up with the theory of relativity or something like that, something that every person on the planet, whether they realize it or not, to some degree benefits from, rather than, you know, deadlifting 800 pounds. Okay, you know, down the road, humans are going to get to a point where, you know, somebody can deadlift 801, and then who gives a shit about me anymore? But 1,000 years from now, Einstein's still going to have published those papers and laid a foundation for physics, or relative physics. Ah, crap, I didn't answer. Go back. Celebrated academic. Wow, right down the middle. That is surprising. Which wizard would you rather be? Gandalf or Dumbledore? Now, a certain somebody that I know and live with would pick Dumbledore in a heartbeat, I'm sure. Me, I'm a Gandalf person. Because if you objectively compare the two, you have Dumbledore, who is a great wizard. I mean, he's up there, but he is a human. He is still a human being, and he has a natural lifespan, and he was killed, and end of story. Gandalf is pretty close to being a god. He's in the Tolkien universe, he is one rung below God. He's right up him, Sauron, all of them. And he has been around for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. So he has seen and done some cool shit. Also, he gets to hang out with a bunch of awesome people, like all of the dwarves, and Frodo, and Bilbo, and yeah, I'd rather be Gandalf. That doesn't surprise me. Here's a good one. Would you rather go on a magic carpet ride with Jasmine, or take Cinderella to the ball? Now, I imagine this one will be fairly close to 50-50, but me personally, I would rather go on the magic carpet ride for a number of reasons. One, I've seen both of them. I know how both of them turn out. You take Cinderella to the ball, you get to hang out with her until, midnight? And then she turns back into not Cinderella, and all of the shit falls apart. Just goes to the dogs. And that was it. It's just the ball. Dancing, being fancy, whatever. Magic carpet ride. A, magic. B, flying, which is awesome. They flew, did they fly around the entire world, or was it just around Agrabah? Either way, flying. Thirdly, at the end of the night, she's still going to be the same person that she was at the beginning of the date. She doesn't transform into some other person. Now, I understand that Cinderella she didn't really change into a different person, but she presented herself as something that she wasn't. She wasn't honest with who she was, which I don't really care for. If you're a princess, be a princess. If you're not, don't. Somebody's going to find you and see you as a princess, right? When it's right, they're going to look at you as a princess regardless. No need for all what's the phrase, pomp and circumstance? Yeah, so regardless, I'd go on the magic carpet ride. Oh wow, that was heavily skewed in my favor. I think this is going to be a good one to leave off on. Would you rather have been to Hogwarts or trained under Obi-Wan Kenobi? I'm going to let you guys answer this one. You guys can hash it out down in the comments. It's Team Star Wars versus Team Harry Potter. So let me know what you think, or what you would prefer, going to Hogwarts or training with Obi-Wan Kenobi, down in the comments. Don't forget, I'm on Twitter. I'm on there basically all day, every day, at TwitchyJ. So if you guys are also on Twitter, hit me up. I got nothing else to do, so I've never got anywhere to be. I'll respond, I promise. It'll be awesome. We talk about all kinds of nonsense, like computer stuff and video game stuff and all of the other things that I love and care about. Or you can pick a topic, up to you. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! Oh, what's this? That looks horrible. Am I the grandson? Am I just some other person? Who are you? Give me your sweet hat.